Hello and welcome to another video
by Game Dev Journey.
Hello everyone. So previously I demonstrated how to make a ball bounce using physics in Godot and Unity, and today I thought I'd throw Construct into the mix. I enjoyed these kind of experiments, and if you enjoy watching them, please tap that like button and consider subscribing if you want to see more from me in the future. Let's start by renaming our first layer BG and putting a background sprite on it. Now let's create another layer for the ground. And let's add a sprite to overlap the ground of the background. Now let's add another layer for the ball. And let's add a sprite for the ball. Now let's add a physics behavior to the ball. And let's set the elasticity to 0.8. This will be the bounciness of the ball. And let's set linear damping to 0.2. just so that the ball doesn't bounce forever and ever. Now let's go to the ground sprite and add physics behavior to it. And let's make sure that the ground is immovable. And now if we run the game, you can see that the ball bounces. To achieve better bouncing, we can go and edit the collision polygon for the ball by adding additional points and making it fit the shape of the ball a little bit better. Be aware though that this will increase the amount of processing that the CPU needs to do and could impact on the performance of the game. Now let's remind ourselves how we do it in Godot. Start by adding a 2D node. This will be the root of our scene. Let's call it the world. Now add a texture rect for the background. I'm going to add a background I've already found. Let's scale it to fit the size of the viewport. Make sure to expand. This is our stage. Let's save it. Now create a new scene, add a root node. Let's call this the ball. Now let's add our rigid body. Let's give the rigid body a sprite and add a ball texture. Now we'll add a collision shape and let's choose a circle shape. We'll resize it so that the hitbox matches the ball. Let's make sure to add a physics material and set the bounce to 1. Let's save our scene as the ball. Let's create a new scene, add a root node, and call this the ground. Let's add a static body. Let's give a sprite so that we can add a ground texture. Let's reposition it. Now we must add a collision shape. And let's choose a rectangle shape. Let's resize it so that it fits the ground nicely. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's save our ground scene and head back to the world. Now we'll instance the ball and the ground in our world. Reposition the ground. Let's add the ball. And let's run it. We should select the world as the main scene. And there we have a bouncing ball. I do hope that you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time.